Question of the week from the Naked Scientists.
Hello and welcome to Question of the Week. I'm James Titko. This time we're answering this.
Autumn has arrived here in northern Canada where I live. It doesn't appear to be distributed evenly. I'll spot one yellow leaf on a green branch, a yellow branch on a green tree, or a single yellow tree in a forest. Question is this variation due to something in the trees or micro variations in temperature or other weather patterns? Thanks.
Thanks, Trent. It's a similar time of year here in the UK, and you're right that autumn can sometimes seem a bit chaotic. The first thing we're going to explore in answer to your question is, why are leaves green initially, and what triggers them to change colour at all? To help, here's Charles Shee, botanical horticulturalist at the Royal Botanic Gardens, Kew.
Through the summer, the leaves look green because of chlorophyll, which helps with photosynthesis. The method that plants use to capture sunlight and to produce energy, and that's the pigment that captures the sunlight for photosynthesis. And chlorophyll, it's in a constant state of flux. It's being broken down and remade. In the autumn, as they shorten, the tree stops replacing that chlorophyll and begins to shut down photosynthesis. And that reveals some of these pigments. So for example, you have carotenoids, which give the oranges, also found in carrots, flavanols, which give yellows and have many medicinal properties. And in some species, the trees produce anthocyanins, which are the reds and the purples. Anthocyanins particularly protect from the cold and from pests, perhaps, but it also gives the tree a bit more time to draw nutrients back out of the leaf before it falls.
So the autumnal pigments have always been in the leaves. They're just overpowered by the green pigment chlorophyll until the tree shuts down photosynthesis for the year. This gradual process will vary from tree to tree based on genetic factors. A birch is programmed to turn yellow earlier than a beech, which holds on to its green until later in the season. But why might it happen at a different rate, even on leaves mere meters apart?
Each leaf is slightly different. Older leaves placed in more sunnier environments or more stressed out leaves will turn before more shaded ones. So that's why even a single tree can be a mosaic of green, yellow and red. The weather has a massive part to play to this. This year in the UK and also in parts of Canada, we've had some quite extreme conditions. For example, in the UK, we saw the hottest summer on record, with the soil drying out in many areas. A lot of our veteran trees here at Kew Gardens were wilting. But this, gradually gave way to September, where we have had more sort of mild days, but cooler nights. And this has caused some really spectacular flashes of colour, whilst others have been held back. So we can think of the weather as this accelerator of the difference of the genotypes, which are the prescribed genetic schedules, as you will, to the timing of leaf colour change. So it's really become evident this year, I think, these differences.
So, Trent, it's a combination of factors which cause any individual leaf to change colour. The genetics of the tree contain the instructions, but even on leaves on the same tree, the microclimate of any given position on a branch exposed to more sun or more wind could lead to a differing phenotype. There are other factors like the age of the leaf to consider as well. Thanks for sending that one in, and to Charles Shee, who's a botanical horticulturalist at Kew Gardens. Next time, we're answering this.
Hello, Naked Scientist. Paul here from Toronto. Related to your show on gravitational waves, how is the energy conserved so well that we can detect gravitational waves here on Earth from interactions of massive bodies on the other side of the universe? This when other things, for example like friction, convert movement energy into heat energy so quickly. Thank you.
Lovely to hear that our gravitational waves program struck a chord with you, Paul. If you've got any thoughts on what the answer to his question might be, or on the answer to any of our other questions featured on the show, please feel free to log into nakedscientists.com/forum and get involved. We're also always looking for new questions, which you can send to chris@thenakedscientists.com. That's all for now. Thanks for listening. I'm James Titko, and we hope you'll join us next time on Question of the Week.
Question of the Week is part of the Naked Scientists podcast. Look us up online at nakedscientists.com.